Bro, I kick a miss. We live too. I just ain't did no intro, bro. I
No,
kick
you
a
good.
miss 3 kicks, bro.
3 of them, damn, yeah, man. Like
That would have been the game.
That's the bro. And y'all was at home, huh?
Y'all
on the
can't
road.
never count out.
On the
Y'all
road.
can't never count out no real Chicago. You feel me?
No,
You
bro.
already know.
I kick a play for y'all last night, bro. I'm not trying to hear that. You don't even watch football. Please sit down. You don't never care about football until somebody's team lose.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was just not watching the 49ers and the Eagles or whatever.
Man, I thought Jacksonville was gonna pull it off earlier.
Man, look.
Should have pulled it off.
Jacksonville, all right, but damn my team division, so I'm glad they lost.
Who you for?
The Texans.
Oh, you're Texans.
Oh, the Texans teed up this year. Oh my goodness. Oh,
man, it is, but beside like, I don't know, bro. Like CJ Stroud, man, he don't be playing with that dog, bro.
Man, he ain't had it in 2 years.
I mean, bro, I told people though, after your rookie year, it's so much easier to guard court. Like year 2 and 3 is where you really start seeing who's gonna be the one.
Like
year
he
1,
good,
you can get
he
some
good.
off
It's just like you be seeing some of the stuff they do. Like, bro, what is you doing, bro? Like, I hate to say it, but he be playing light skin, man.
I find that extremely offensive.
Hey man, when your defense play like a bunch of crazy people, you can play light skin.
Nah, not like that. Because the only bad part about that is like, it's like this. Like, the only thing I'm worried about tomorrow is like, yeah, our defense, they gonna do their thing and they gonna hold Pittsburgh, but our offense got to put them points up. And Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers. I don't care if he 40 or he 50. He's still Aaron Rodgers.
That is true.
He gonna give you 3 good throws, and them 3 good throws could decide the game. So,
I watched it for years.
So that's my only that's all of my thing. Only thing I really worried about tomorrow with the game, but you know.
Yeah, but y'all defense like to hit. Who could have imagined in the year 2026 we got playoff games on a Monday, dog?
I don't even know why it's like that.
The Saturday one is pretty cool, but a Monday playoff game is crazy.
Awful.
Man, they got to get that money every which way they can, bro.
You ain't lying, because I'm sure gonna be watching wrestling Monday, so I'm gonna have to catch up. I'd be lying to you if I won.
It's like, because the way I mean, maybe you look at they expanded the college thing out, so I don't know, man. You know, it's all of it's a big money thing, though.
I feel like they finna tweak the whole NIL system now.
They need to tweak it for real. Like, if you ask me, man, you get what I'm gonna say. You get 2 transfers. After that, you stuck there.
I think it should only be special circumstances for transfers, and then after that, you gotta like the old rule. You used to have to sit out a year, because you know, man, they said 30-something% of college football players is in the transfer portal right now.
Great, which is out like out.
Oh yeah, I can believe it. That's why I say, man, you get 2, bro. And that's it. You get 2. But they got a couple. Didn't they have a cat from Georgia State? He about to be like on his 5th team or something like that.
You talking about TJ Finley? Yeah.
TJ Finley played for Auburn.
And then they saying you can go back to school now.
So yeah, for basketball, if you get drafted and play in the G League or play, overseas, and I guess they say they can go to college because they're trying to compete with the Europeans, where in Europe, guys play pro from the ages of 14 to 18 to come to college, and they're trying to give the Americans kind of a leeway to be able to do that, but it's just
man,
the best thing
because like when you think about it, man, basketball ain't basketball no more.
I don't think some of these guys don't need college though. And I would stand behind it. Everybody don't need to go to college.
Bro, they need to eliminate it, bro. When they done is stupid.
Some people do. Yeah, some people do. Some
people do. But like this year, Caleb Downs, that man should not have been in college right now. AJ DeBanza shouldn't have been in college. Last year,
you mean Caleb Wilson?
Yeah, Caleb Wilson. Last year, Cooper Flagg shouldn't have been in college.
Darren Peterson from Kansas?
Yeah,
shouldn't be in college.
What you call it either? Cam Boozer shouldn't be in college either.
He just big. I don't know how I feel about him yet though.
Ronnie and Bryce should be in college though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bryce, yeah. I think Ronnie. I'm gonna be honest. I think we got robbed of all pro safety and Bronny James.
Hey, you know what, bro? Me and you share that same theory, because like I always said when I looked at him, I said, man, Bronny probably was the football player.
Bro, Bronny, with that, bro, he did like a two-hander off just a freaking two-hand standing dunk. You know how difficult that is to do.
Yeah, that's definitely like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, LeBron was an all-state tight end. Bronny, he was 6'2".
Got the build,
yeah, he got the build, but man, he was the.
Bronny's supposed to be Sean Taylor, bro. Bronny is supposed to be Sean Taylor, bro.
I don't know about Sean Taylor.
But I'm saying, like, that's how he built. He just look like a.
Hey, I can cuss on here.
Just be careful with the F word.
Oh, that's which F word?
Not FA. It's talking about F-U-C-K.
Yeah, both of them.
Bronny don't have it. I don't give a damn gene.
I mean, he been rich his whole life, but I understand. He definitely supposed to be somewhere playing college football, bro.
He a receiver or something.
I think he was gonna be a cold safety, boy. That's like a safety.
I think a receiver, bro. I think a receiver because like he too like for me, like, you know what I'm saying, like knowing what I know about football and playing is like, you gotta be like you kind of gotta be, you know what I'm saying, a little off the play safety. A little bit off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got like Brian Dawkins. Yeah, you gotta have a screw.
You
gotta have a screw or 2 or 7 or 8 loose.
Yeah, you gotta be a couple of fries short of a Big Mac. You know what I'm talking about? Back in the day, man, they used to come flying to buy y'all.
Shoot, did y'all see before we get started? We waiting on D so you can sit down somewhere. Did y'all see the All-Pro list for football? Bro, the All-Pro list is so iffy, that first-team All-Pro defense.
Yeah, I don't know how J.C. Horn wasn't the first-team All-Pro this year.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'm ready to go.
I ain't much checking.
Yeah. Ben, we ready?
Yeah, you ready? All right.
Welcome.
Are you drinking kombucha, bro? This is why you be running to the bathroom, bro.
Come on, man. We good. We locked in, man. Let's do it.
Woo! All right. Welcome back to another episode of The Lounge Syndicate. I'm your host, Mr. J, the Lounge Director of Operations himself. Work hard and nobody cares. Y'all got to remember that, man. And hey, I got my championship belt. I got it over there with my main man Ernesto cleaning that joint up for me. Had that 100-man tournament in Brazil the other week. Cameras weren't rolling though, but just know it happened.
How come none of your matches the cameras ever rolling? You should be concerned for your wrestling career, bro.
Hey, bro,
you like what it was the first Intercontinental champion.
Yeah, exactly. I'm there for the check, bro. They cutting the check.
Hey, when they say
dark
the
matches.
fall in the woods, nobody was there to hear. Did it really fall?
Exactly. Hey, yeah, man. But yeah, Jordan be like,
hey, but you the champ though, man. You the champ though, man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop hating, man. I went to Brazil. I fought hard in Brazil, bro.
Until somebody see you lose, you still the champ.
There you go.
It's Jordan be like always, man. It's my co-host, professional wrestling photographer himself, one of my best friends, Mr. The Face. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, I'm the face that runs the place. If you guys have seen any pro wrestling pictures in the last, it's about to be 4 years. If you've seen any pro wrestling pictures in the past 4 years, you've probably seen my work. I don't have anything to plug. Y'all know I usually like to plug stuff before the podcast begins. However, I do want to say that we do have a guest on this podcast, and I'm so happy he's on this podcast because we always get confused for body doubles. You know what I'm saying? They be like, is that Tyson? Is that DeMar?
We introduced him last.
So
we introduced him last, by the way. Anybody ever told you that? Nobody has ever told you that ever in your life.
Come on, you see it?
I was already upset by your intro, acting like somebody after he was looking for the fourth camera. Nobody ever not told you none of that ever in your life. All right, let's just go ahead and be honest. Matter of fact, we just gonna move on. Joining us like always, your favorite reactor, Mr. Switz OSN, aka Tyson Maddux left bicep. Okay, got it. Got it. What's good, Swizz? How you doing, man?
What's up? How y'all feeling, man?
I'm good, man. Man, last but certainly not least, we got the main man himself, professional wrestling icon, coming out of Louisiana, man. You know what I'm saying? The boot standing up representing via Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, hold on. I got something for y'all, man. Let me share my screen real quick. Because y'all don't know. Y'all know Jay got insider information on everybody. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? My dog flicked up with your boy, you know?
Well, was that?
You feel me?
What that was, bro?
This is that change.
Oh, is that
Probably
change? Okay.
Yes, sir. Man, one of the strongest people you will ever meet. Also, one of the coolest people you will ever meet. Joining us for the first time on the lounge, we got Mr. Tyson Maddux, man.
Wow, what's that, man?
Welcome, sir. Hey, Tyson, Uncle Tyson, how you feeling today, man? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm just out here trying to stay warm. You know what I'm talking about, man? Temperature done dropped. It was kind of warm last week, sometimes touching the 70s. Now we in the 40s. Like, man, man.
Yeah. That I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That whole rain, like I thought the rain was gonna be cool. It was warm, man. I was outside chilling in the rain. I'm cooling it. Man, bro, that rain went away because it's so cold out here.
Yeah,
that don't make no sense.
Last night it started dropping. I woke up this morning. Man, wasn't it? Was not it.
Yeah, man.
Uncle Tyson, hopping right into it, man. I got a question for you. I got the first question of the day, man. I ain't gonna waste no time, man. When we gonna get your big stage debut for this year, man? I gotta catch a show or something, man. I was thoroughly impressed, and I enjoyed your matchup at Change against It was you, Cappuccino Jones, my big Uncle Skrilla, and my main man, Mr. 003 himself. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let us know, man. When the next time I'm gonna be able to come out there and see you, bro? Because man, I was just thoroughly impressed.
To be honest, like, you know what I'm saying, around this time they probably would have been doing the Change show again, but you know what I'm saying, that's kind of I don't really know what's going on with that right now. So hopefully
we working.
Hopefully they'll pull something out within the next 2 or 3 weeks. But you know what I'm saying. But other than that, man, I'm just kind of like really. I go through my seasons where I'm like, you'll catch me local for a nice little stretch. Then after that, I'm like just gone. I'm just like every which way, but you know what I'm saying, in the city or whatever. So like my the way my bookings go, like I said, you just got to catch me when you catch me. But like if you follow me on social media, if I am local, you know what I'm saying, they will be heavily promoted by myself.
So man, we ask everybody this when they come on for an interview. What kind of got you into professional wrestling, like to want to wrestle? Because you know we've been fans our whole life, and nothing in my head ever clicked to tell me to go try and wrestle. I'm not even gonna lie. So what kind of
man, like to be honest with you though, like I honestly don't really know. It's just like, for one thing, I know like my mama told me like back, you know what I'm saying, when I was a little kid, that my grandfather, he said, I'm gonna be a wrestler. And you know, at the time, you know, okay, cool. Like I was a little bitty kid though, like little bitty. And I probably started watching wrestling like I was like maybe 2.5, 3. I was going to wrestling shows because you know back like in the I'm old as hell. I'm 39. So back like in those days, you know, you had Mid-South, you kind of had the territory. So like I was going to the wrestling shows whenever they passed through, you know what I'm saying, my town or whatever. And just like once I was just kind of done with, I guess, you know what I'm saying, competing like competitively in college sports and everything, you know, my girlfriend, like she had told me, like it was back when they did like the little Tough Enough thing. This is like when they first brought it back or whatever. And she was like, you should do it. I shot a little video or whatever and just didn't really think nothing of it. But in the back of my mind, I was like, man, I kind of really want to do this. And so just like I had moved to Charlotte for a summer, and then like I went to an indie show, like kind of my first time myself paying for an indie show. And I think it was Hickory, North Carolina. It was an AML show. Had a bunch of people there or whatever. And like, want to say the next day after that, I ended up seeing one of the wrestlers that was on the show in the gym, which was Cedric Alexander. And then he kind of, you know what I'm saying, he took me to where he trained at, which was High Spots in North Carolina with George South. And it just like, once I kind of got into it, and I picked it up real fast, you know, and just like, okay, and I figured like, damn, you know, so I guess I can do this. So I just I started and I stuck with it.
Hell of a guy to meet. Just randomly running the Cedric Alexander.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a heck of a coincidence, man. Man,
before we go skip to the next thing, I think it's funny too because I got into pro wrestling as well, being in the gym. I think that's crazy. Because you know, Stunt's the person who pulled me in.
Okay.
So yeah, we was at the gym. I had a Kevin Owens shirt on, and he was like, "You like wrestling?" I thought he was trying to be smart with me. So I was like, do you like wrestling? You know what I'm saying? You trying to check me or something? And then he's like, no, I'm a wrestler. And he invited me to a show, bro, and I've been in it ever since. So I think that's crazy that we both started in the gym.
Bro, it's always Chicago people trying to be overly aggressive. That man could have just liked your T-shirt, and you just sitting over.
And I'm ready to fight about it. Well, not no more because he be slapping people, but I was ready to fight about it then.
Man, I ain't worried about Stunt. Stunt still owe me an appearance, man. I ain't worried
okay,
about
well, you tell him that. All right, but anyway, back to what you were saying, bro.
Man, but no, Tyson, the only reason we asked that is because it's like we feel like we had Rico was on here, and he just went up to he was like a part of one of the inaugural classes from a wrestling school. It's like everybody comes in kind of differently. Like Rico just kind of went to a school and started training, you know, found his moniker. So I guess what kind of gives you that urge or that drive to, like you said, your bookings are pretty sporadic sometimes. So what kind of gives you that urge and that drive to keep going even when stuff might be slow, you know, kind of that type of thing?
I mean, it's like this, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's fast, you know what I'm saying? The one thing I kind of really, you know, it took me a while to kind of understand is like, you know, everybody's pathway and everybody's journey isn't the same. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? And for me, like the times when I'm like when it is slow and I'm not really, I don't have no bookings, that's when you start seeing I have time to myself. So therefore, when I have time to myself, I utilize that time to better myself. You know what I'm saying? Even if that's physically or mentally. At the end of the day, it's like, you know, I'm always, you know what I'm saying? I'm always working on something. I'm always trying to better myself. So that time there is like I'm using it to get myself better. So it's like it just keeps me hungry when it's time for that next, you know, that next show, that next wrestling match or whatever. So that's just all it is, you know, it's just staying in it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a phrase that everybody like to say it, but you know what I'm saying? Whenever it come out, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody be ready. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready, stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
And man, absolutely. If y'all don't have anything, I got another like kind of question to take us down a rabbit hole a little bit. So you talked about like how you grew up watching Coming to Territories. Do you have any specific guys who were some of your favorites during those territory days? I know we aren't quite, you know, we kind of like historians to an extent. We study everything, so we know a little bit about the territories, but I've never really personally experienced it. So who are some of the guys that kind of, you know, stuck out? We all got our favorites, but like that, who are some of your
like well, as far as like, you know what I'm saying, who stuck out, like obviously, you know, the Junkyard Dog stuck out. And then like the Rock and Roll Express. Like I had like for the longest, I had this yellow and pink Rock and Roll Express bandana that I just had for the longest time or whatever. But it was like, you know, I didn't understand old. I guess old when I started getting a little bit older and I'll be able to start understanding like wrestling about like as far as like with them, who they were and what they were about. But like another one that really stood out and he like scared the hell out of me was a wrestler named Lord Humongous. And Lord Humongous, he was based off a character off of this old like movie called Mad Max. And what it is, he was like this big dude. Exactly. He had on the little demolition get up, and he had a hockey mask. He had the hockey mask on, and so like you imagine 3 years old, you know what I'm saying, seeing. I don't know who portrayed the character at the time when I saw it, because it's been like multiple people over the years who portrayed that character. Like I know for a fact, like I think that picture right there, that may or may not be Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid.
Okay.
Because he did the character before. But you know, all through Memphis, all throughout the just throughout the South, they have a plethora of people who portrayed that character. So it's like I'm guessing the person who played it at the time was a guy named Jeff Van Kemp. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's the name. But I guess that's the person I can credit to playing it at that time, because I don't think Sid was in the business back like in like 89 or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I may be wrong, but like, that's a long ass time ago.
Yeah, that's awesome though.
But I do remember that vividly. And then just in the general, like, you know what I'm saying, like whenever I think it was called Primetime Wrestling, used to come on like Saturdays at like 2:00 where I was living. You know, I remember seeing Demolition, who I thought was Lord Humongous, but it wasn't. They had face paint on with Mr. Fuji, so I remember seeing them also on the TV yelling, and all that, doing what they do.
Man,
Okay.
That's
awesome.
crazy that you mentioned that, man. Oh God, we love old wrestling stuff here. Do you have like a, even outside of somebody you haven't seen personally, who are some of the guys you kind of look at now and like, dang, you kind of, you're a little tough. I kind of see myself working with you. Who's some of the guys that you would like to work with nowadays if you just could, no matter where it's from, whatever company, whatever promotions?
Man, that's like that's a long list, like a long list of people. But
I guess who would be your 5 then? If you had to pick like a starting 5 type of thing, who would be your starting
people
5?
I like to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go 2 on the international side. I'm gonna go Masa Kitamaya and Pro Wrestling Noah, and I'll go. Who else? Him and Noah. I'll take who else? I don't want to go another Noah guy. I'll go one of the Saito brothers in All Japan, Rhea June. And as far as like on this side, like I like to face Will Hobbs.
Banger. Yeah, that'd be banger for sure.
Who else? I wish he wasn't counted on the ban list.
Oh
Lord.
Please don't get us canceled.
I'm scared.
Nah. Michael Elgin.
Oh, from okay. I used to watch him with Ring of Honor a lot. I remember.
Yeah.
Could I ask why he's on the ban list? Should I be concerned?
Man, it like you would have to let him tell a story, but it was like, he kind of got caught. He kind of got accused of some things doing that whole movement, and to come to find out it wasn't true.
Okay.
And like, and it's like what it was like everybody kind of jumped on and piled on him.
Yep.
Real bad.
Odyssey Jones. Exactly what it is.
And like it's like the court of public opinion, he's guilty.
Yep.
And what
Jones,
it was, and like what it was is like, when you look at like the wrestling media or whatever, everybody kind of piled onto that of him being in trouble. But whenever the truth came out that legally that he was clear of all the charges, they didn't like keep that same energy.
Yeah, it don't matter. You was guilty.
Yeah.
And well, dang, my last one, I'm gonna go back to Japan, which is it was a match that I kind of wanted to get a chance to do, but against Daisuke Sekimoto.
Okay.
So we got some homework we need to do.
I like that. Yeah, there's some versatility with that list. I like that.
And I love asking because you just never know what, like, for example, D loves all professional wrestling, but if you're talking lucha stuff, bro, it's just lucha down, lucha to the flesh. So it's like you never know what someone's specific wrestling niche is gonna be.
Speaking of lucha, I was gonna ask some more questions before this, but do you remember the day that I met you, Tyson?
Yeah, I remember the day you.
So we were both at a lucha show, and he was main eventing, and it's crazy because I will never forget this match. More so, I'll never forget the promo that came after this match. So the match was Cybernetico. He was tag teamed with
Antonio?
Antonio, yep.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah,
his last, and Very.
Yeah.
And so there this match, him and Very on the same tag team, but then at the end of the match, he has a heel turn, and I don't know if I can repeat everything that this heel turn involved.
Yeah, so basically, like,
go ahead, bro.
I can really describe that whole like promo and like why I kind of cut it or whatever. Like it was like, you know, at the point in time, it's like, you know, I was trying to find myself as a character, like as a quote unquote character or whatever. So like I was just kind of at shows like that, I play around with a bunch of stuff. And so at this point in time, you know, I was kind of like, you know, flirting with the whole Ravishing Rick Rude thing or whatever. So I was just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, throwing stuff, you know what I'm saying, doing certain things in my matches or whatever to kind of, you know, say convey that. And so like, so we did the heel turn or whatever. And yeah, and I kind of went off on a little tangent. and I told the guys in the ring that I was gonna go to Mexico and pleasure all their wives.
Hey, man, what?
I think I can put 2 and 2 together.
But I didn't say it in that. I didn't say it in that. I said some colorful language too.
Language, yeah. Now the thing, now mind you, this is the Lucha show, and he, you know, what I'm saying that was the beginning of the iceberg. It started, you know what I'm saying? Like I should have never trusted that. It was. I DM'd him the day after, like, bro. But anyway, and we've been friends ever since. But this particular time, it was a Lucha show. Me and him, the only brothers in there.
Okay. So if it get the busing, it get busing.
So I'm looking at him. I said, "Oh, let me see my exit strategy because I know I'm going down with him, you know."
Yeah.
and then like the match ends, he over there hugging people and signing autographs. I was like, "Okay, we good."
Yeah, that's like that's typically how it goes. Like typically, whenever like you know I guess you could say the Hispanic crowd, as far as like you know. If you're in Puerto Rico, Mexico, you know, like they're very, very, very passionate fans, very passionate, like, and they love their luchadors.
For sure.
You know, and I mean, if you go back in the day, you hear about a lot of wrestlers being out there getting hit with batteries, getting cut and all that, you know. But it's like now, you know, they get caught in the moment, and that's what you want. That's what you really want at all your wrestling shows. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're working the heel, or for better terms, if you at a lucha show and you working as a rudo, you know you want that. You want them to be highly upset at you. You know, and
you want that heat.
You want it, and it's a way to get it. You know, and it's a way to get it. You know, like I didn't just like come in. You know what I'm saying? And just started off with that. Nah, it was like, you know, I was basically saying, because like I said, to kind of sum it up in the promo, I was basically telling them how America was better than them.
It was a lot.
So that's what I'm saying. So it started from all of that and ended with that. Like ended with that, you know. Because what it is, the dude told me to go F myself.
Oh wow!
And then so that kind of, you know, that kind of twisted me into that. You feel? So I kind of fed off of that and went that route with it.
Yeah, I think it's you know, it's like you said, at lucha shows, their fans are really involved. I think the last lucha show I did, I got hit in the head with like a beer that was full. So they get rowdy. The second lucha, because that was the first one. The second lucha show I did, they threw tortillas in the air, and I thought the insulation was falling from the ceiling on me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at, I'm like, this is tortillas. You know, so
yeah. I did a tour in Mexico where I wrestled in Monterrey, and like I don't know why, but the promoter wanted me to come out throwing tortillas, and these tortillas happened to be some stale. They were frisbees. They were basically frisbees. And I'm like, okay, so I'm thinking it's ridiculous as is. Like, wow, like okay, so I'm 100% slanging them things. Like I'm like, you know, I'm really throwing them, like really trying to, you know, I ain't trying to throw them to I'm trying to hit them. I'm trying to hit them with it. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, man, what?
Like if I can go back, there is a picture of, I don't know if it's on my Facebook page, but there's a picture of me. Like I have the tortillas in my hand. I have the American flag tied on my neck like a cape, and look, I'm about to throw it. somewhere.
Hey, y'all live. Y'all live.
That's why I love lucha. I love being in the environment of lucha. You never know what you're gonna get.
But that's all about, like really like being an entertainer. For me, like that's kind of the one things I pride myself on being. Whereas, like if you look at most muscular guys or whatever, they're known to be stiff.
Weird.
They're known to be like boring, no character, no nothing. So it's like I'm a completely different. Like I just get out there and I just have fun. I have fun and I be me. I let my personality shine and and I feed off whatever, and you give me a microphone in my hand, you tell me to do what I need to do, and I'm gonna go do what I need to do.
For sure.
Absolutely. Now you mentioned something about muscular guys, man, and you're kind of heated up on Facebook right now because a few people had stuff to say about what it means to just look the part, but also physically perform in the ring with the muscle that you have. So what's your take on that? And like what if people said all that stuff?
I mean, most of the people, it was basically like a poll, because like the one thing that I do see a lot of, well, I'm pretty sure y'all have heard every wrestler who probably didn't have a physique that someone has told them to get in the gym, like get in the gym, get in the gym, get in the gym. So at the end of the day, it's like, I guess I was just posing the question because it's like, they tell you hit the gym, like, what does that mean to you? Because it's like, you can work for the look or you can work for the performance side of it. Sometimes, you can have a look, but when it's time to go,
Can you go?
You can't go. You know what I'm saying? Like that, at the end of the day, like wrestling is wrestling. You know what I'm saying? It is what it's supposed to be when you're in there. I'm pretty sure y'all probably got in there. Y'all know how the moves go. Y'all know how they go. So you know what's taking place. But not everybody can do that. So a lot of times you really got to, have that natural strength, to really be able to go. Like, first quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, you got to be the same. You got to be the same in the fourth as you was in the first. You got to go like all the way through with showing, with the psychology of being in the long match also, but you got to be able to really go. And just another thing is too, like, I see a lot of guys like where they're big guys, they may be a little bit on the heavy side. And what they do is they'll get in the gym and they'll lose like all this weight. And now they're small, they're cut, which is no problem with that. But at the end of the day, it's like this, to me, wrestling is built off, a variety. When everybody starts looking the same,
you done killed your individuality.
So it's like now I've seen guys be big, they clocking in, right now I'm 290. You 290, but all you gotta do is work a little bit. If you hit the weights and just get like work on to get strong, bigger and stronger, you're gonna drop the weight. You're gonna drop weight.
Right.
So it's like I see, you see guys and they'll be big. Next thing you know, they're skinny. Now they say, oh, I want to protect my size. You're not big no more, player.
Yeah.
So come on, take this suplex. You want to be little? I'm gonna treat you little now. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where I just kind of pose the question to see where people head at. Because like for me, like my whole thing like is performance based. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to, really be able to perform in the ring, be able to do things, be able to lift any and everybody. Now, I'm not going to lift any and everybody, but, be able to at least 90% I'm in the ring with, that I get them off their feet, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they feel comfortable with me doing it.
Yeah. Like
so that's pretty, and just like, and also being, conditioned, because like I can be honest with you, like as far as like when it comes to booking me with other wrestlers, like they'll book me with someone, oh, he's a big guy, oh, he's a big guy. But once I get to going, they huffing and puffing.
Yeah, once you get to moving and shaking, they ready to go. They ready to go call it out. I'm blown up. And like for me, like I take pride. I take as big as I take pride in my conditioning, because at the end of the day, like you're saying, like if you want to be a big muscular guy, it comes with a lot of stereotypes. You know what I'm saying? For one, we can't move. We too stiff. You know what I'm saying? And we can't do this and we can't do that. So it's like me, I really focus on really trying to break that mold, you know what I'm saying, to really shatter it. As you can see, you know what I'm saying, like the way I've been training, like want to say really since I kind of started wrestling, you started to see a lot of wrestlers starting to train like that.
I see a bunch of videos with guys now. They're doing the plyometrics. They're doing, you know what I'm saying, the sprints and the sled pushes and everything. Like that's stuff that I've been doing for the longest. So I guess it's like, you know, so I really just like kind of laid out a blueprint, because if you think about it, whenever, as far as like with the recruiting process of WWE, they're doing a lot of recruiting of athletes.
Mm-hmm. We talked about
at even a couple of the NIL guys, like I'm about the Butchers. I'm not even gonna say his first name. I'm just calling him Aaron McNair. Y'all know.
Jaquan McNair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like he was a former wrestler. He's an athlete. Javon Evans.
Yeah.
Athlete. He was he was a high jumper.
Yep.
I was gonna say we even just interviewed one not too long ago. We had oh my goodness,
DJ Ray, brother.
DJ Ray. I'm sorry. He was a college wrestler.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they're recruiting athletes. They're recruiting a lot more athletes, because like I said, it's like, you know, the one thing that they know is like, if you have the athletic ability, it's easier to teach you this. And you're able to take direction, you know. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like me, like as far as like being a coach, I'm very coachable. Like if I'm doing something, you tell me I'm doing it, I'll correct it right then and there on the spot. The next time I do it, it'll be differently. It won't be different. It'll be what you said I need to do, like exactly how you said it.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna anybody listening, man, take his workout advice to heart, because I've seen him throw around Wrecking Ball Legursky, which is no easy feat. I've seen him in person throw around AJ Kazana. What was that, in 2024? Which is one of my favorite matches from 2024. It just seems so effortless, man. And those are both huge guys if you don't know who they are.
Yeah, as I'm saying. So it's just a testament to, like, I guess, like I said, it's like the way I train. And it's like, you know, at one point, you know, I did get small. Like I got down to like 199 pounds, but that was due to me, like, you know, I wanted to go backwards so I can go back forward, because like the thing about it was, I was wrestling at 265, 270. Like I could move, I could jump and everything, but I couldn't do it like how I used to could do it.
Right.
So I kind of went all the way back just to retrain myself. That way I can do it like safely without like messing up my knees or something. Even though I messed up my knee down the line, but you know, but I went backwards to come back up. So that way, like once I started, you know, gaining weight, and I was still doing like the type of drills and exercise that I was doing, whenever I started putting the size back on, it was still easier for me to do.
For sure.
Yeah, so we already go ahead. You want to transition, because that's the next question.
Yeah, I was gonna say Swizz.
Yeah. So me and you actually share a very similar injury, you know, and so you know, I'm actually curious to know like what your process was. What was your mindset like? Because I know for me, when I tore my ACL at the end of my freshman year of college, like, you know, I guess once you go through the process and the rehab, so you realize it's not as bad as it seems. When I tore my ACL, I thought that, like, you know, like I was never gonna be the same. So I'm curious to know, like,
you mute yourself, bro.
What was your mindset and what was the process like going through that ACL injury?
Well, it was kind of like when it happened, like they told me it's like, you know, they told me exactly what it was. And they like, it was a fully ruptured patella tendon. And like, you know, when they told me that, like, if I have surgery, I'm gonna make a full recovery, that's all I needed to hear.
For sure.
Now, so once I, you know what I'm saying, once they told me that, it was just kind of, you know, really just making sure, like trying to schedule the surgery as quick as possible, because, you know, with those injuries there, I want to say it's like almost a 21-day window. Then after that, you know, the scar tissue started to build up. Sure. And then you start having a lot more problems than what you would have had at the beginning. So like, it was really getting in there, having the surgery early. And then, like, you know, so once I had the surgery, it was just basically like, you know, just being patient. Even though I was kind of like, when we say I had my surgery on the Thursday, Saturday night, I was back in the gym.
Wow.
Like I had the leg straight, the brace they put you on, the leg immobilizer. Yeah. I was back in there again. Like they were just like saying like, because like what it was, I had the surgery, and like I woke up from the anesthesia, and the doctor was like, "Well, you can't do no more lower body, but you can do upper body." That's all I needed to hear.
That's all I need to know.
Like that's all I need to hear. Like, because don't get me wrong, like everybody body is different, and so like I'm listening. At first I was listening to people, and it did get into my head where they were like telling me all these things. That, oh man, it's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna be this. It's gonna be that. And like I'm like, oh, I'm like, shit, man. Like, dang, like, but everything that they told me, it wasn't that. Like it. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, it was like it. The surgery, like I did feel some pain afterwards, but like, you know what I'm saying? They just kind of told me what to do as far as like you can't lift weights with your legs, but you can do calf raises.
Right.
So I'm doing calf raises, you know what I'm saying? And so just like and then what I did was I just kind of like did what I could do. Like I just did whatever I could do. And then like, you know, so once I started, like I did my own physical therapy before I actually started physical therapy.
For sure.
So it was just like, man, just kind of just staying. It's like I knew I was going to get better. And it's like I knew that, you know, they're saying like, oh, you're not going to be the same. Of course, I'm not going to be the same because I'm going to come back more stronger mentally, more stronger physically, and you know what I'm saying, with a lot more fire inside of me. Because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you don't know what you it's like you got to go through it to know what it's like. When you come out on the other side, it's like, you know, it's that toughness side of you that, you know, like, dang, that I really did that. It's like I really fought the whole way through. Like it was like no, I didn't get. The only time I really got depressed is it was just like you know, I'm just sitting there like, dang, I need this to hurry up. Dang, I need this to hurry up. And it's like you can't. It's like you can't push it. You have to wait.
Can't rush.
Like you just have to wait.
Well, man, while we on that, man, well, I guess my big question is, man, what's next for Mr. Tyson Maddux? What is next for you, sir?
Man, what's next for me is like right now, as far as like wrestling wise, you know, I'm just trying to keep the schedule filled. Last night, had a match for primetime wrestling, captured the Rome Heritage heavyweight title.
Okay.
You got the belt on you.
It's at my house. I'm in my girl house right now.
Okay.
I'm chilling with my dog, bro. He be getting a little, when he don't see me for a while, he started getting a little crazy. So I'm over.
Let me see it. Wait, hold on. Petey?
Yeah.
I remember stuff.
Yeah. He was at the house. Yeah, he right here, bro. He on the couch, bro. He on the couch chilling.
That's awesome.
Yeah, then defending that belt. Then I'm also the champion of a SECW down in Temple, Georgia. So defending that belt, also keeping the schedule filled. Like just staying busy, man, taking it one day at a time, staying ready. Ain't got to get ready. You know how it goes, baby.
No, yeah. Well, if you ever need a professional hater to be your manager, just let me know. I be hating on everybody.
Hey man, you gotta put on the cowboy hat now.
Oh, you know,
he got one of them now. He got one.
Stop.
You gotta get the cowboy hat.
I throw them boots now.
He got them boots too now.
Yes, sir. But man, shoot, y'all got anything else before we just talk? So I'm good on questions.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I actually do have a question. So you played football and you play college football?
No, I ran track in college. I played some arena football.
Okay, so that's why. Okay, so you played something either pro or college. So you played arena football. When you were playing arena football, did you ever think at that time like, man, I'm gonna try to get into wrestling? Were you already thinking about wrestling before that, or was that like always like a plan? Or
well, like it's like when I was kind of it was always in the back of my mind, but it's like with me being in Louisiana, like it wasn't accessible to me. Like it was maybe about 3 hours away in the next city.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying, with being like I'm not in school no more, so I'm working a full-time job. really and truly trying to wrestle, travel like that, it wasn't gonna work. And they had places there to possibly train, but that wasn't the way to go. For me, that wasn't. I had kind of decided like that wasn't my journey into it, going in it that way. So it's just like one of them things where, like, I've always kind of kept myself in condition. I've always kept myself active. So it was like whenever I went to Charlotte and the opportunity presented itself, I was ready.
For sure. Okay, for sure.
So it was like I've always thought about it, and it's like one of the things. It was always a dream to at least try it one time, but it wasn't accessible. And when it became accessible, I jumped at it.
Right. So like, are you saying that if you felt like if you didn't meet Cedric that day, do you think that like things would be a lot different if you didn't meet Cedric that day?
Well, if I didn't meet him that day, I would have found a way somewhere.
For sure.
But I think that way, the way I went into it that way, that was the perfect way of me kind of getting into it.
Right. Sure.
Because it was like, when I went, it was a reputable trainer at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of gave you a bit of a head start then versus if you
yeah, it gave me a head start of knowledge. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? And when you think about it, it's like, like when I started there, like Movie Mike was there.
A future guest coming
movie
in 2 weeks.
Movie. If there's anybody who know me from the jump, Movie Mike know me from the jump because he was there when I started. He was there, like he was there with me. You know what I'm saying? So movie Mike, Rachel Evans, Montana Black.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys. They were there. I want to say I forgot his last name, but Darius.
Lockhart or
Darius Lockhart, yeah, he was there. The dude Yaya, big time Yaya was there. Tessa Blanchard popped in a few times. Let me see who else. Those are the names off rip that I know that was there and that are still like kind of still active in some way, in some form that was there when I was there. Like I said, I was there for a summer. Then I moved back to Louisiana. Then once my girl, she got a job and she moved to Florida. And like I said, I just went with her. I left Louisiana. That's what I picked up. I left Louisiana for good. And then like I did some wrestling, and I actually got my first match in Florida, in the Jacksonville area. And then, like, what kind of changed from there is like, there was a guy there. He had a ring in his backyard. I'd go there, you know what I'm saying, kind of little, he taught a little bit. For the most part, I was kind of teaching myself.
You was getting out the mud, for real.
Yeah, I was getting out the
for
mud.
real.
And to be honest, how I ended up here was they had a hurricane. They were supposed to hit Jacksonville, so we kind of just left Jacksonville. We came to Atlanta to just kind of wait out the hurricane or whatever. And like I was just kind of looking for things to do, and I came across QT Marshall. His school, it was at the time, it was the One Fall Power Factory, and he had a Jay Lethal seminar. And like the place where I was wrestling in Jacksonville, Florida, they were like so against other wrestlers going to seminars. But I was like, man, the hell with it, this is Jay Lethal. And so once I went to that seminar, and when I started kind of getting in the ring with those guys and getting into the ring with some of the students that QT was at and already was training, I realized like where I was kind of training at, I wasn't learning what these guys know.
Right.
And like, I'm a competitor. So it was like, I'm like, dang, like I'm really trying to do this at a high level. And I'm like kind of far behind. So like, we ended up kind of discussing some things, and we ended up moving to Atlanta. When I moved to Atlanta, I started training at the One Fall Power Factory. That's how I ended up in. I trained there for maybe about 2 years. I went to Japan for 3 months, trained out there. And when I got back from Japan, I started like, really just going all over. That's when I started training with Robert Gibson. Mm-hmm. Then once Robert closed the school down or whatever, then like I kind of just been kind of freelance training. I went trained in Mexico. So I train when I go to Japan. Like I said, I've been freelancing on my training. So I kind of train wherever now.
Gotcha.
Wow. Well, we got a couple questions from the audience before we inevitably get out of here. The first one is from Hunter, another member of our team. He said, have we had that I've made it moment yet? And I think that's a really good question.
Nah, I haven't had that moment yet. I haven't had that. I haven't had that moment yet. That like I've had like I guess you could say a taste of like So this is kind of what it's like, but it was not that I made it moment because that made it moment is what I'm saying, whether it's a Wednesday night, it's a Monday night, or it's a Friday night, or a Saturday night. But hell, damn, the way wrestling is now is every damn day of the week.
Every day of the week, we got wrestling 7 days a week.
whether it's Netflix, USA, TNT, TBS, A&E, you know what I'm saying? Until like that'll be my, my I made it moment. Not you know what I'm saying, when I'm standing in the ring and I got my graphic already, you know what I'm saying, posted. You know what I'm saying? Sure. It's when that when you hear that because my music gotta be, it gotta represent the crib, so it's gonna be some Zydeco. You hear that Zydeco playing. And you see your boy walking out with the grill shining with the cowboy hat and all that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's when I know it. When they see that on the TV, that's when you know what I'm saying, I'm going to have it. I made the moment. Until then, it's still grinding until I get there.
And that was my other talking point. I completely forgot about. I'm happy you reminded me. So Zydeco. Now, I didn't know what this was until we did the shoot, and you were like, "Yeah, I listen to Zydeco," and I think for that next week, I did nothing but listen to Zydeco because I was like, "I've never heard this before." So like, I don't know, kind of like, do you have any like Zydeco artists or something like I don't know, kind of like teach us what Zydeco is?
Man, Zydeco was something back, in the early 1900s. It's really like between, saying the Creole people in Louisiana, just like with a scrub board, accordion, back in the days after work, the families used to get together. They used to kind of play, have a good time, fellowship and everything like that. So it just it started from way back when, and it just kind of evolved over the years. Like, you can listen to some of the old stuff, how it sounded in the old stuff, and kind of like how it is now, where you have a lot of like R&B and hip hop elements to it also. So it's like when it's like I say, it's a genre of music. It was recognized by the Grammys at one point in time. Wow. They kind of changed it and put it, I guess it's to American folk music or something like that.
Right.
But it's just one of them it's one of them things where it's like, I get approached so much about like, hey man, I can do you interesting. I'm like, nah, where you from? They tell me, I say, nah, you can't do it, man. It's like you gotta, it's like you gotta be from Louisiana, maybe Louisiana, Texas, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere up in that way, you know what I'm saying? You gotta capture that soul of it. But as far as like, as far as like artists, like, well, if you want some like kind of like a guy named he from my hometown, Chris Hardway, he's pretty good. J. Paul and the Zydeco New Breeze, he cold. Lil Nate Cole and Zydeco Big Thomas, Keith Frank, he one of the OGs. He's like one of the elders right now. If you want to go take it back, you got Buzu Chavis, Bojack, Step Rito. It's like I'm just naming a bunch, but I'll probably have to give you a list of people to kind of listen to.
Zydeco decent. I kind of know a little bit about it from being in the South.
It's so you know what I'm saying. So like it's like catch your trail ride, catch your little trail ride or something. You know what I'm talking about with the. Nah, I'm gonna say y'all. Nah, don't catch y'all. Y'all get in trouble. If y'all got women, y'all gonna get in trouble.
Hey, I ride Tyson. I don't think Tyson understand who I am, man.
Hey, there's no much trouble, man. Hey,
I'm riding 4-wheelers, dirt bikes.
Hey, man, man, look, them women at the trail ride, they got them wagons now.
Oh yeah,
hey, Tyson,
I ain't talking about no cart. I ain't talking about
Swizz ain't gonna go, man. I've been trying to get Swizz to go with me for a minute. Swizz not gonna go, bro. I've been trying to get Swizz.
I mean, like I said, even if y'all go, like, you know what I'm saying, like, if y'all was to go to Louisiana for Mardi Gras, like, obviously everybody say, like, you know, oh, I'm gonna go to New Orleans. Like New Orleans is cool. That's probably like perfect for like tourist attractions, but you gotta go like really like down there, like probably a little bit more west around the Acadiana, Lafayette area, Lake Charles, where I'm from. They got a nice little spot in New Roads. They go hard out there for Zydeco. They go hard in Bro Bridge. They go hard in Mamou. Like, it's like you got to get in that 337 area to like really experience, like, you know what I'm saying, that fun Mardi Gras. But you go be around, like, if you go to New Orleans, you go be around a bunch of tourists.
Right.
But you go further down that way, you go be with the natives, you know. You go be with the natives.
That's the one I'm trying to go to.
Real experience.
I'm trying to go to that.
Who say don't know nothing about no trail ride? Boy, get out of here.
Swizz not gonna go, man. Hey, but we have one last question from the audience, man. Hendrix is one of the guys on the show with us. He asked, he said, hold on, let me read it quote for quote verbatim so he don't think because his comment wouldn't post for some reason. He said, Tyson, can you please spear Swizz through a table? I'm sorry. He said, can you spear face or Swizz through a table?
I would do it for the content, for real. I want to take some bumps, bro. I got to start soon.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm open to it. Since I started, I think I've taken a spear a year, so I'm okay with taking one more. Even though I'm probably gonna flinch if I see you running at me. I probably gonna do my eyes closed.
Hey man, look, hey bro, like I've had so many people like when I like I said, like I tell everybody my spear is not like is different. Like is if I can rate it is Goldberg or Rhino. That's the two I compare it to. It's
Rhino ain't got no spear, man. That's the gore. That's his own thing. They ain't no spear.
Man, I'm telling you, I just try to go straight through you. Like what it is just straight force and power. Like I don't do none of the dive mess. I don't do the little hugging thing. No, I go straight through you. So it's like when people see me, like when they see, gotta like Brian Breaker speed. I'm faster than Brian Breaker. But put it like this here, like it's like this. You got to go full speed. You got to hit the ropes 3 times just to get full speed. I don't have to hit the ropes 3 times to hit full speed. I give that same power and explosiveness maybe off 3 steps. I took Wrecking Ball Legursky down with a 1-stepper. He's about 400 pounds.
Hey man, it look like me and Tyson need a tag team, man.
Hey, so I mean, that was the comment. That was that little comment. I just kind of looked up and looked at the comment. That's the thing. You gotta know your signs.
Nah, I'm looking locked in. I wanna take a bump. You gotta
know the signs, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, you got 285 pounds coming at you fast as hell.
Yeah, I have to close my eyes.
Pounce. Huh? You ever thought about starting using the pounce? We need more pounce.
I do something similar. To it, but I don't hit you from the side.
Oh Lord.
Because like what is with the pounce, you know, they hit you from the side of it, but I go like
he kind of
the way I do it is like it's almost like it's almost like an illegal hit. Like where like I lead with the shoulder. It's like I lead with my shoulder, but I come at your chest area up in here. Like that way instead of to the side. Because to be honest, like if I hit you if you hit somebody from the side like that, it don't look as violent as me kicking you straight up. Mm-hmm. So it's like with me, like when I think about things that I'm gonna do in the ring, is like I think about how it looks, how like the reaction is gonna get. What makes it different than the other? Like nothing wrong with the pounce, but I'd rather hit you straight up. You know what I'm saying? They see like that your body do like this, and you know what I'm saying? They can freeze frame it and slow it down, and you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sounds terrifying. Never mind. I renege on my statement. I don't want no smoke, bro.
Shoot. I'm trying to take the bump, man.
I take the spear. I ain't no punk.
You feel me?
Because I definitely probably have to close my eyes because the one that changed was on a whim. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they were like, well, whatever. They were like, yeah, just be in the right place and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. But Keem's shorter than me, so I was okay watching Keem run at me. You know what I'm saying? But I'd have to close my eyes. I'd be like,
hey,
it's
Hunter,
like,
he want to smoke.
It's almost like, man, it's like, don't turn your body. Just let it happen. That's all I can say. Just let it happen. Just don't turn you, because if you turn your body, it's just gonna make it worse. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta when they coming at you, if you can't dodge it, if you can't get out of the way, you just might as well you got.
Oof.
And it's like, just make sure like you're not like close to the ropes. Because I've caught many people like when I'm coming, they want to move and it's like they start moving and all that. And when they move, I catch them. I'm like, oh shit, about to hit his head on the ropes. You better knock yourself out.
Yeah.
And like that's the main thing as far as like, in the ring, we want to be safe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times, bro, like, but hey, if you want to, I tell them don't move. Don't turn your body.
Hey, they said 2v1, him and Hendricks versus you, Tyson. Hey, man. I'm going to run interference, bro. The lounge coming out with a dub. I'm running interference.
Hey, Swizz. Hey, Swizz. You grab a leg, I'll grab a leg. We're going to be like,
come on, bro. We ain't going nowhere. Come on now.
Hey, I got y'all back. I'm going to be y'all manager. I'm
you got to win the arm, man. Come on, man.
We winning today.
We just gonna tell him. We just gonna keep repeating tap out like we're doing something until he, throw us off.
Forget all that, man. I'm good. I ain't going out like that, Tyson. I ain't going out like that. I'm a cheat. I'm gonna let you know now.
I'm cheating.
Tyson, I do have a question though, because I actually want to know, because I've heard nothing but good things about it. Especially people that I've kind of just spoken to, like some pro wrestlers that have wrestled over there. What was your experience like in Japan?
It was like, it's a very physical, like it's very very physical, very demanding, like over there, like, you got to be sharp and you got to be on point with everything that you're doing out there. But as far as like, the experience is great, the fans are great, they treat you with respect, out there, like it's a little bit different. It's differently out there because like, when you're seen as a wrestler, you're seen as a celebrity, something different. And just depending on, like I said, depending on the look, the look you have, they like big guys. They like guys who draw attention to themselves. So
for sure,
a lot of times, out in public, you're taking pictures at the shows. You're taking a lot of pictures. It's like they're the type to never be like, they won't shove nothing in your face and say sign this.
Right.
They always asking. They're always polite.
Nice, they're not like American fans, I guess.
Well, American fans are nice too, but like, I guess I hear about the horror stories that the WWE and the AEW guys go through at the airport.
Right? Yeah.
Like you would never you'll never catch a Japanese fan doing that to you. Now, if they happen to see you at the airport, they'll approach you, but it's like they'll approach you in a way where it's like they approach you so respectful, and it's like it kind of comes up. They may be scared to talk to you.
Yeah, they treat you good though.
So it's like you see that respect thing. You see like the respect. What's up?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I think this was finna be asked by one of us, but I'm kind of glad Hendricks brought it up.
That's what I was kind of trying to get at.
Yeah, which fan base is better, American?
He kind of answered it though.
I can see the benefit.
I can't say there's as far as like which fan base is better and which not. It's like they both have their good things about them, and also have the kind of things I kind of the only thing is like with the, I guess you could say with some of the foreign fans, they are shy. So it's like like I said, if I'm coming out, I'm gonna play with you. I'm gonna mess with you. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna try to have fun with you because at the end of the day, I'm gonna try to give you an experience. And some of them, they're so quiet and reserved. Sometimes they kind of don't want to get into it. Some of them do, some of them don't. But as far as like in America, they just don't give a damn.
Oh yeah.
Are they? Is Japan a clapping crowd?
Nah, they're a clapping crowd, but they do chants.
Okay, okay.
I mean, like I said, like I don't know how much Japanese wrestling that y'all watch as far as like I guess you could say the typical American wrestling fan, they just watch New Japan.
New Japan, yeah.
Yeah,
I watched
but
Noah.
like,
I watched a little bit of Noah because a couple of my guys.
But if you watch like All Japan, if you watch some Noah, even in Big Japan where I was, like they clap, they chant. Some guys have their chants, they chant, and they chant their name.
Oh,
now
okay.
you won't get like a what or. This is like there was only one match that I've heard get a "This is awesome" chant out there. That was like that old Ricochet and Ospreay match from like about 8 years ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That match there, but it's like you typically get the chant, just like the name chants. You don't get like the I guess you could say what's one of the Syndicate, like the chants they do now or whatever.
Oh, like Cody Rhodes, that one.
Yeah. Well, that's a name chant. That's a name chant. Though.
Yeah, they'll do a name chant, but like,
he's talking about like the what, the ye, the yeah, things like that.
Oh, stuff like that. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, like I don't like. Well, obviously they don't move like. I guess you could say they don't move like that as far as like their characters. As far as like with that part of it, but I'm pretty sure if a Japanese character did come with a chant like that, and if they like the person, they get behind it. But one thing I can tell you this: the difference between, well, I wouldn't say it's a difference because, well, it is a difference. Like they're loyal to whatever promotion that they like, they're loyal to it. But it's not toxic where it's like the whole WWE versus AEW thing. It's like they're not like that out there. Like, don't get me wrong, there are some fans who like New Japan, they like DDT, they like Noah. Then you have some fans that like all of them. And like, but the good thing, the one thing about the wrestling promotions out there, they all work together.
Ooh. Okay.
They all work together. They all work together with us. Like a lot of times, like whenever they have like one of their wrestlers who's been hurt for a long time, need medical benefits, they like they have like a yearly show for a guy who's paralyzed, and it's like I think his name Takayama maybe, and like they all
I know you're talking about. Yeah,
they all come together. All the promotions come together. Like their top guys be there, and they all wrestle each other. They have a little thing where they have like all together now. When like all the promotions they send guys over, and they just have one big show, and that way you kind of get a chance to see the dream matches between the guys in Japan that you want to see.
Right.
Like the tribalism. The tribalism, it's not. Don't get me wrong, it's not as bad here as it is. Like, because like I said, like in Mexico, you got CMLL and you got AAA, and they do not work together.
They don't like them at all.
And then you have the Crash, and I don't know which one the Crash is working with now, but it's like they do not work together at all. Like,
yeah.
Hey,
is the Crash AA? I think it's AAA, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. I was
the Crash.
I know the Crash. I know the Crash. Like it's something. Like I said,
I didn't know about anything about the Crash.
I gotta go back and look and see what guys they use. But it's like at one point the Crash wasn't working with AAA. It was like they kind of in the middle. But I think they kind of affiliate themselves more with AAA and CMLL. Like they kind of do their own little thing. Like they have to deal with AEW. They have to deal with AEW and New Japan, and that's how they do their Grand Prix. And then as far as like when AAA do the World Cup, Well, I know in the past when they used to do it, they used to have like all the other promotions in Japan. They'll come through, and they have like TNA and like some guys from Europe. So like those, like I want to say with AAA and WWE now and the partnership that they're in now, I'm interested to see how they do the World Cup this year. If they do,
definitely gonna get
when is the World Cup? When is it supposed to be?
It's like each country is like it's a 6-man team, three team of 3 people, and what it is, say like Japan to have a team, Europe maybe have a team, TNA to have a team. So it was like if you go on YouTube, like you can look it up. Just look up AAA World Cup. A grand. This is the World Cup. I think it's called the World Cup, but it's just like it's something like that or whatever.
I'm gonna look that up.
And I'm glad you said that. While we on this topic, if you could pick one of the tournaments, whether it's the like you said, the World Cup, whether it's like they had a WWE had a Dusty Classic, the Owen Hart Cup over in AEW, the G1 Climax. If you could pick a tournament to be in and even win, which one would you pick if it was up to you?
If I could pick one to win,
because you can ask them. I love the G1 Climax, and also while you thinking, we had some comments that we missed. They said wrestling Tyson got to be like wrestling the steer, and we also got the Lounge Syndicate Screwjob.
I'm telling you, man, gonna get them.
And we got Zach.
I've always been wrestling the N1 in Noah.
Yeah. Also, wait. This is my last question. Can you work out in the gyms at Japan because you have tattoos?
You got to cover them.
Okay. How did they go about that?
You just got to walk in there with sleeves on. Like one time, when I was there in 2019, after a show, like I had to shower because we had to go to the next town, and this guy was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go to the gym, but you got to wear a jacket in there." So like, I wore a jacket all the way in there, and then obviously when I got in the back, I took the jacket off, showered, everything, but when I left out, I had to put the jacket on. And then when I was there, like recently, we had stayed at a hotel, and I couldn't go into like the spa because I had tattoos.
Wow.
Is that because of like a Yakuza thing, or is that a?
Yeah, that's what everybody say. And there, like I said, there are some there are a few restaurants that I've seen that they say no tattoos, so you got to pretty much cover up.
So it's like a gang related thing over there, kind of like wearing hats in Cali. Okay, for sure.
Yeah, okay. I have Japanese art on my left arm, but I don't think any of it's like Yakuza based.
I got a tiger, but I ain't finna go.
Nah, it's just more or less it's just tattoos in general. They're visible.
Oh, because I was about to ask. Okay, so just any tattoos in general. Okay,
visible tattoos.
Okay, and so who's allowed to have the tattoos over there then?
I think Hendrix just put it out there.
Nobody. Like really, like the Yakuza are the ones who have the tattoos. But the thing about it is though, the Yakuza, if you notice, like if you look at a heavily tattooed Yakuza person, they have them in areas where it's like, for the most part, it's on their arms and it's on their legs.
Cover them up.
Okay.
And they have some where it's like, they just have like the whole center of their body,
right?
It's not tattooed because it's something like with the traditional kimono thing that they wear or whatever.
Right.
It will cover all the tattoos and just that little split right there just to be open. Like it won't be any tattoos or anything.
Oh.
So D, we gotta stay at home. We can't go.
Nah, y'all can go for the
we can go.
That's not like every establishment though.
Yeah, but I know because they probably got plenty of tourists and stuff that come through there.
Yeah, it's not like every. It's like to be honest, I've maybe seen 2 or 3 places like that has that sign out in front. Other than that, you're good.
Gotcha.
Swizz, you got anything? You Your mic muted, Swizz.
No, I was talking to my chat.
Okay.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You cartel. So yeah, but
that's what I figured.
Like, how you can tell someone if they're the Yakuza is like you gotta look at their fingers.
Were they painted? The nails painted?
Nah, one of the part of their finger be cut off.
Oh yeah, it's like a ritual, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow, didn't know that. Yeah, taught me something.
I ain't gonna lie, like I thought like when last time I was there, I was kind of like, I hope I ain't get myself into something, whatever, because like what it was is like out there you just don't know. Like you see somebody with a bunch of tattoos on them, so you kind of like you kind of like iffy on, you know what I'm saying, who they are, who they might be. So
right.
I went to this little spot I like to go eat at late at night or whatever. And this guy, he had a bunch of tattoos on his arm, and he had his little partner with him, and he wanted to arm wrestle me. And I'm like,
you won.
Huh?
Please don't tell me you won.
He probably you did win.
Hey, nah, it was like it's like it put me in a predicament where it was like, you know, it's like I had to, but if I didn't, I don't know what. If he beat me, I don't know what could have happened if he beat me. That I don't know what could happen if I would have won. So I just kind of just.
So you would rather not look soft in general, be like, okay, I'm gonna
yeah. Because like I said, I don't think about it. The thing about it is like this, like out there, like you know, kayfabe is real.
Oh, so kayfabe is alive and well out there.
Yeah, they believe. So like, it's kind of like this. If I'm a big guy and I go out there and I arm wrestle a guy that's smaller than me and he beat me, it's gonna make me look like.
Oh
yeah. So I'm like.
He put all his might.
I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, I don't know who this dude is. I don't know what he about. But you know,
everything he had.
It was friendly competition. You know, and we just kind of parted our ways. I was like, okay, well, I didn't want to. Like you said, I didn't know.
You don't know. His girl could have been watching in the cut. You beat him. Now he ready to add a store out.
Right.
We was like actually inside the like the restaurant or whatever. So it was just me, him, and his friend or whatever. I think I had. As a matter of fact, I think I had just came back from a show. I just came back from a show and I was hungry and I stopped over there.
Wow. Does that say what does your abbreviated name say underneath Tyson right there?
You see what it say?
Okay. All right. what is the abbreviation stand for?
Big beautiful creation.
That's big black champ.
Big beautiful creation.
There you go. Big beautiful creation.
Yeah, we like to think.
Nah, but that's like that's like, to be honest, like the person who kind of that idea was given to somebody else, but they didn't use it. So like what happened was like back in this is like a while ago, Simon Grimm, the guy from the Vaudevillains.
Yeah.
I was on the show with him one time. And he had said he liked to crack jokes. He cracks jokes a lot with him. He had said that he had told Keith Lee about doing a move and calling it the BBC, but calling it the big bad clothesline or something like that. And I was like, did he use it? He's like, nah, he didn't do it. And so like I said, well, I'm gonna do it. This is a long time ago. And so like I started kind of doing to call it the BBC, the big bad clothesline or whatever. And so like I would do it for a little bit and I'd stop doing it. I actually have a shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees that say Big Bad Clothesline. I actually have a shirt with it already made on there, so y'all can't see this and go back and try to recreate it. I got the
Okay.
Yeah, so like I would do it and I stopped doing it. I bring it back and I stop doing it. And so like kind of like really like whenever I kind of, you know what I'm saying, lean more into what I'm doing now, I was like, you know what? I want to do this move, but I don't know how to. I want to do it differently than everybody else. Like I don't want to do a running clothesline because, like, I guess you say with the running clothesline, it's like mistaken for the spear. So like, I was looking at Kenta Kobayashi and I saw him do the burning Larry, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it that way. I'm gonna just pick a motherfucker off the ground, grab him by the head, grab back, bow, and hit him with it. And so like. And then I started thinking again. I was like, but big bad clothesline. They don't sound too. So I was like, you know what? I might as well just call it the Big Brolic clothesline.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's like, I kind of rebranded the whole BBC thing, and so like, what I do now is like, I kind of the Big Brolic country boy, the Big Brolic champion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
absolutely, no, that's
so
fire.
like I really play off them letters, like, you know what I'm saying, the BBC area. So if you're minding the gutter,
better get it out the gutter because
I'm just saying, bro.
Yes, sir.
We do have another question from the viewers. They said that Tay Hendricks asked the question, said, Tyson, have you had a what the F moment in the ring, or have you been hit with an object?
I've been hit with I've taken like chair shots on 3 occasions. 2 of them playing, one of them wasn't. The one that wasn't playing pissed me off.
Okay.
Because like it was at a lucha show.
I already knew where it was at. I already knew.
And the dude, like, on the outside, he grabbed the chair and just swung it. Good, I got my hand up, but after I got mad, and I don't know what I did. So it was like it wasn't called. And I took a chair shot from CT Entertainment. And I took a chair shot from Ryan Marks, both in the back, nothing to the head though.
Okay. No free CT.
And I've been hit with a few championship belts.
Okay.
Well, hit one time.
Don't worry,
I'm really hit with it.
But
it didn't bother me though, because I'd rather the guy make contact with me than, you know what I'm saying, it missed me by a mile in the fans.
And then it just looked bad. And yeah.
So Tyson, I have a question. Myself. Do you have a gym that you like regularly work out at? Like a pro wrestling gym, like a.
Well, right now is the LA Fitness by my house.
So
I go there.
There's a wrestling ring in there. I'm talking like one with a wrestling ring in it.
Oh, nah. I pull up the platinum every now and then.
Okay.
PCW.
Okay. I'm definitely trying to plan something for later this year. I want to do some content for social media. I want to take it through like some wrestling stuff, man. But like I feel like you'd be the perfect person to like take me through it, bro. Like for real. Pause.
Man, I'll take you through that, man. I'll take you through that like that. That's probably eventually gonna be one of my ventures, you know what I'm saying? Like eventually having my own either coaching or have my own wrestling school. Like I said, I just want to accomplish a little bit more, have a little bit more under my belt as far as, things that I can offer, you know what I'm saying, offer my students when I get them. Because, like, the one thing I kind of see, like, with some schools, they train them and everything, but it's like, I want to be able to train you, and if I can just send you to Japan, train you, like give have opportunities for those who work hard and deserve.
So you want to be like a plug, like an
I can put
plug.
you right in the dough.
Yeah, so you want to be like the connect, like they come to you, you got like a well-established name, where you can see somebody, make something happen to somebody like right away almost.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like provide opportunities, like really provide opportunities, and like because like what I'm saying, one thing that's what I'm saying. So it's like I'm kind of focused on really trying to build my name up that way, so I'll be able to do that and have the connection to do that for people or whatever.
For sure. That's dope, man. For sure.
Absolutely, bro.
Man, I think that's about it on our questions.
This was great, bro.
What they say, boys out the mud. We got Rashad McCann. I'm just playing, but man, we had to give a huge shout out to Mr. Tyson Maddux, man. We appreciate you for coming through, Uncle Tyson.
Yeah, thank y'all for having me.
Nah, we appreciate you for coming through. D just kind of like, we knew we were gonna get you, but D just kind of sprung. He was like, "Hey, I got him this week." I was like, "Oh,
like
okay.
quick, like okay, wow."
I was
absolutely,
like, all right. You know what I'm saying? But man, we're gonna give you the floor before we get out of here to plug anything. You know what I'm saying? We got Mr. The Face in the building, man. We got my
some words of wisdom for somebody out there. One thing that we start doing is a little message for somebody that wants to get into wrestling that might be lost and not have their mind made up, or kind of just needs that that push from somebody who's actually doing it and going through it right now. So yeah, the floor is yours.
Man, if you're looking to try it and you scared, man, just get out there and try it. And the thing about it is, though, there's more than one job in professional wrestling than being a wrestler. If you really love the business and you really want to be into it, so you can find your way in. What I'm saying? It may not be in ring, it may be a manager. It may not be a manager, you may be good with the camera. You may be good talking, so you may be good at commentary. You know what I'm saying? You can be a referee. You know what I'm saying? Referees get paid too. Referees get jobs too. So really and truly, you know what I'm saying? Just get in it and get in where you fit in. And for the ones that's out there, that's in it now, you kind of sometimes you feel like it ain't going the way you think it should go. You know what I'm saying? You look around, you see this person getting this opportunity, and the opportunities are not coming your way. You just got to understand, like, your journey is your journey. Like, your journey is not their journey. So just stay the course, stay on the path, do what you got to do, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, and continue working hard. Like you're saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know what I'm saying? For some people, it will come overnight. But you know what I'm saying? Your journey may take 10, 12 years. You just got to stick the course. You know what I'm saying? It's something that, you probably got to learn within yourself before you're kind of blessed with that opportunity, to be there. So just stay the course. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving, keep it pushing.
Hunter, you stuck with me, brother. You not for you. Hey, Hunter, you are my wise man.
Sure,
you stuck with me, man.
Yeah,
Man, we like to thank Mr. Tyson, man. We like to thank Swizz, Space, Hendrix, Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Thank all the guys who showed up in the comments, man. Well, we appreciate everybody. Next week we got bigger and better. D, who we got coming?
I think Corinne Joy. I think we'll have Corinne Joy next weekend.
Yes, sir. So we gonna line them up and knock them down. Uncle Tyson, whenever you want to come back and just talk wrestling and do a second follow-up, man, you just let us know. We always welcome.
All right, that's a bit.
I told you, man. Hey, look, I got some name. I told you, I know Tyson. You see, we flicked up together, man. I know Tyson. y'all playing. Y'all better catch up.
For sure, man. This was great, bro. Like I said, man, Tyson, we appreciate you, bro. And the biggest thing I want to say, man,
for having me, man.
Hey, you got a new fan or somebody, man. I'll be locked and loaded.
Yeah, y'all follow me, Instagram, Tyson Maddux, TYSON MADDUX.
For sure.
That's the same on X also. I'm a little bit more active on Instagram and Facebook than I am on the X app, but I get down on there a little bit too. If you want to see some of my workouts, you know what I'm saying? Just follow me on Instagram. I do post them there on some of the things I do, wrestling clips or whatever I got going on.
For sure.
Absolutely, bro. Yes, sir.
Man, without further ado, man, I'm your host, Jay. We got Face Swizz and Mr. Tyson Maddux, and we out of here, baby. Peace.
He's all right.
Hey, can I get a shirt?